Okay, so, right, had an idea. I am doing an example full stairway for YouTube. Unless this goes to complete shit, which it probably will now, I've said that. Okay, so first thing I do when I enter stairway, I just killed hmkhp. I'm level roughly 360k, right? So you're gonna need this. Fuck. I knew this was gonna happen. Okay. Or is it, wait, why is this changed? Where did I change this? Oh yeah, 158k notes. So that's a great start. So the holy fuck, Ronan got 4096 and 2048. This is amazing. All right, production. Right. So the first thing I do is I look at my level and I basically compare that to a bunch of levels on stairwaydoc and around. This is currently messy as hell.
Hello.
Hello, I'm making example stairway run. So like no shit posting for the next like 20, 30, because I've actually got to like say stuff. So
Oh, are you like making a
ye
guide or some shit?
ye for YouTube. So I get my level and
Oh,
I
cool.
compare it to around level 100k, 111k, 125k levels. Or if I'm really high level, because I got like a bunch of triples before HMK or something like that, I might look at 125k, but that happens basically never. So I know I've done this enough that I know pretty much from intuition that 360k is gonna be 125. That's gonna be around the 330 to 390k range, right? So this, I can play 3 ball here. I can't play 2 ball. So, I mean, that's pretty simple. 3 ball means I do this. I replace the XP3 with a 3rd ball. This is a huge part of stairway stratting because I'm gonna get ponied, aren't I? Okay, no. So having a 3rd ball in your XP set allows you to go so much higher. And a lot of zones, you can remove the XP3, and if you can kill a higher zone, it actually gives a ton more XP. So now, really early in, I'll check like 100k for XP bonuses, but as soon as I can like 2 ball in here, I wouldn't bother doing that. So now, these are pretty pessimistic compared to what I have because I've gotten a few WBA gyps extra since these. Uh, that's the thing. You've got to kind of tune what Stairway Doc says based on what you have. So if your car level's below 20, or you've only got a couple WBAs, then you'll have to go with like higher levels than these. You'll have to treat these as pretty optimistic. Is that a? Oh, it's WBA. I thought that was a triple in 140. Um, so yeah, 3rd ball in XP set is huge. And then, yeah, I've removed it already. So I remove ball at about 3 370k, which where is it? Yeah, about 370k, which now works about fine because I did that when I had I think 3 Aegis 1s and now I have 5, which gives enough extra defense to make those fights much more consistent there. So where I start from is this is the stats I'd usually have after HMK. I'd have just a teeny bit over 1.6 mil HP and or 0.8 mil defense. I'd have at least 1.6 and 0.8, but I'd probably overstat a little on one or both. This is only up to like 20k extra, like base. Uh, and then I'd have a bit over 4 million attack. I normally prefer about 4.1, 4.2. Now, I am level 412k. I can go into 140, but I don't want to because it's got WBA bonus in it. And I just can't be arsed reloading when I'm supposed to be making a guide. So just imagine I went in and killed a blob because, come on. I mean, I'd hope I wouldn't die. So now we go up here, we equip 3rd ball because, well, 420 worked ages ago, um, and was pretty much upper bound of what would work. So the thing is, with when you're entering a zone, really cutting it any fine for blobs, if you don't heal a blob, everything else takes a dump on you. But it's about the best you can get. If you want to go for huge XP, well, that's useless. So when you think about it this way, right? This is 250k. So if I set this to first map, because enemy spawn things are different for each map of Stairway, Little Angel, um, so Little Angel or Baby Angel, Cloud Dragon or Pony, and Cloud Serpent Dragon or Serpent. So this is, you know, the horse-looking guy. That's this one. This is Pony. This is the one that everyone hates. 2.9% spawn chance. Serpent, 2.9% spawn chance. And Baby Angel, 7.25% spawn chance. That adds up to a total of 7.25 plus 5.8, which you know that? I can't be ours.
What? Which one? Wait,
5.8 plus 7.25. 1305, right?
there, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
just over half.
Did you actually did you realize that they have no idea what pony looks like because you replaced it with emoji 10 in your almanac?
Let me see. Well, you'll know. If you're far enough in for this example run to actually be of use to you, you know what pony is, right? Like, if you've got 3 ball at the point where like stairway doc's useful, you've been ponied before, dude. You're not
Oh
innocent.
yeah, okay,
You're
that's
not
fair enough
innocent. What do
actually.
you mean? But yeah, so a grand total of about a sixth of all encounters. No, just over an eighth will be hard enemies, right? So usually you're only really vulnerable to any of them over your first 1 or 2 fights in a zone, and entering a place earlier just gives a good bit more XP. Like, it's significant. The difference, like, I've noticed differences as I've kept optimizing my levels down from, say, between when I'd enter at 420k only and when I'd enter at, well, now I enter at around 400k, like, of the balls for that. The physical balls, not the, you get the idea. Um, but hey Legends, I'm making like an example run, so that's why I'm being really autistic and like talking to myself. So between, say, when I'd enter at 420 and when I'd enter at 400, I probably get about that much difference in levels by 12 BP, like around 20k plus, which is a big difference. That's a couple 100,000 base attack, which is really nice when you want to kill hard mode Gabriel. You want to have big attack. So this is the only situation other than an XP bonus when I'd enter 158. So a note about 158, right? 158 is shit because if I pull up Almanac during this blob fight, so Baby Angel exists in both zones, so I can use her for this. So Baby Angel, right, in 140k has 7.7 mil attack and gives 3.8 trillion XP, right? 158 gives 3.8 trillion XP. Oh wait, that's practically the same. She gives about 2/3 of a percent. She gives an extra 150th of the XP, but she has 1.4 million more attack. You know what else is around 9.1 million attack, if I remember right? No, but not far. Literally, BB Angel in 150 is not far off of this dude in 140. This dude is a big threat until you have about 11 mil base attack. So you can imagine BB Angel isn't good. So enemies are far harder for literally negligible extra XP. So unless the bonus is objectively better in here than it is in 140, just don't enter. Unless there's a halfATK in here and no XP in 140, or there's an XP in here better than what you have in 140, just don't bother with this zone. It's terrible. It's basically the worst like difference between zones. At least definitely on first map. I think 184 gives less XP than 175, but that's second map shit. That's for really cool people. Second map you can't really make a guide for because it's a thing of its own. So this is
Because
pretty,
there's so few like information available on it that it's just not.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
the
that's
thing is,
fair
the
enough.
information we have is enough to do really good shit on it, but it's not.
It's not
It's not
optimal at
it's
all.
not the thing is about it, it's not really readily available. You have to learn yourself. You have to figure stuff out because think of it this way, right? Pretty much everyone that can and really would play second map has different stuff, right? Like Sob would if he's on a good enough run, and he had doesn't even have a third ball, right? And I have like 5 Aegis 1s, 2 long 1s. Ro has uses both wing 1s. Oh fuck, if this run ends up being really good, I swear that'll be amazing. So Ro has both wing 1s, and he uses 9 mil attack, 4 mil defense. Those are both bases obviously, but stays at 2 mil HP. That's the general stratting for when you're entering second map of Stairway. You have 9 mil attack, 4 mil defense, and you equip an extra perf in here in place of your XP3. Laplace BJ, on the other hand, no, he has, I think, 4 Aegis 1s and 2 Wingsword 1s. So um, well, we don't talk about him. He's kind of weird like that. So really, everyone's kind of different in terms of how they can actually stat on second map. All we can really give anyone trying to enter is guidelines at this point. But like I learned it pretty quickly. My second time in second map, I got level 1.22 million. You know that one video where I got really big level? Yeah, that was my second time in second map. So like you can pick it up, but this won't show because well, I don't know, I might get Wingsword 1. So I'm gonna go Gab. But yeah. So hold on. Oh my, look at that first attack. Six six six
Oh,
four
that's
six six
actually
six four.
cool. That's cool. That's a
That's a
cool thing.
cursed number, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's 2 times a number
Wait,
that
am I still
contains
recording?
66.
Yes, yes, okay.
Yes, you
I've
are.
not been insane for the last 20 minutes. What do you mean, yes, I am? Are you looking at my OBS? Are you behind me right now? I am? That's kind
No,
of weird. That's
but
kind of
your
cringe.
OBS is open. There would be no reason to have OBS opened if you're not recording.
Okay, so this is fine. We are a decent bit away from the kind of area of levels where Pony isn't a threat. But we're not a million miles away. I always have OBS open? Nah, not really. I've only had to open a couple runs today. I caught the HMG kill I got earlier. It was fun. It was like CNC. I got it for 3 fights. First fight, 4 combo first turn. 1 rev like a third of the way through dark blue. Second fight was I hit her and I died. Third fight I got like 6 or 7 revs. Got a pretty great fight and killed. But
You got 67 refs.
yeah, we're not talking about that. Wait, 67. With CNC at 12.2 mil base, I doubt. Whoa. Was I using like dagger?
Hmm.
Dagger HMG, no way.
67 refs is the type of shit that I would need on CNC.
It's the type of shit that Rune would do. Yeah, but we don't talk about Rune Res. But
Yeah.
anyway, so that's really most of like the advice that can be given. The rest is pretty much just automatic. I might make a guide in future for second map if I get, like over summer, if I get really, really good at it and I kind of lock it down well enough for that, but it's not coming anytime soon. Second map, you're way better learning it yourself, like getting the general guidelines. Uh, if you if you're watching this and you want to learn second map and you have like the 3 balls, the some WBA gyps and all that, and like gray hair like 18 or 19 or some shit or 20, uh, if you DM me on Discord, I can get you, I can give you the all the advice Ro gave me, which is huge, but it's still just general guidelines, which is good because you're gonna need to change stuff about it yourself. But yeah. No, someone remind me over summer second map guide. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me see. 18 Ascendant on right now. That's cool. It's been a while.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really most of it. I guess I'll continue recording for the whole run. This makes you want to climb? Yeah, it'd be really
You might
bad
get
getting
Wingsword
3
1.
Hero Gem 2s. Ah, yes, of course.
Dude,
Progressing to
yeah.
play endgame. That's what it's all about, honestly. Like if you
Yeah,
enjoy
you
endgame,
just
it's
farm a
all
fuck
games
ton,
to
you
play.
invest a fuck ton of time, and then you finally get to play the video game. And
Yeah.
the video game is just is literally
And then
just
you
Stairway.
realize, wait, it's just more farming, but it's fucking harder. Except it's really not. Like endgame, you're free. Like you can do what you want, and you just do like stuff you enjoy. Like if you just wanna like shitpost and go for like combo record, you can do it. Nobody's stopping you. Because or well, nobody's stopping you doing it when you're an adventurer. But if you're doing it when you're an adventurer, you're dumb. Like
Exactly.
it's you can kind of do what you want because you're already proven, right? You've already gotten the kind of main big thing done. You can there's a whole lot of endgame stuff that you can do, like money and combo and like NM and HM level and like completionist spheres. There's so much stuff that I can do.
Imagine bothering with an ended.
E so also,
Lol.
well, I was saying something before I trailed off for like a whole last 10 minutes towards the start of the run, um, which I do a lot, unsurprisingly, because I'm autistic. I'm doing it again. So after HMK,
Understandable.
my stat distribution, and basically what everyone uses is 1.6 mil HP, low-ish 4 mil attack somewhere, and 0.8 mil BS defense. This is the set I use. So 3 crit, 2 crit damages, um, 3 balls, proof, and 2 God of Wars. It seems really stupid that you'd have 2 crit damages instead of 3 on a boss set, but I don't know why, but trust me, it works. Like, it works really well. Um, So after that, what I do is I generally focus up HP and defense more than attack until they're 2 mil. Um, it's kind of freer what you can do, or like doing what you want stat dist wise. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Does agility increase crit damage?
It
150
does,
AK
yeah.
Serpent and halfATK. He doesn't know, by the
Apparently,
way. He doesn't know.
apparently, crit damage depends on like crit
Yeah, but
chance.
basically it's like the best set that you can use to kill HMK. So after HMK, the first like general thing I do, I'd still get my attack up a bit if it's below 4 mil, but that's if I get like a halfATK HMK, right? If I get a halfATK HMK, that's where I would look at like around here really, right? Because if I got a no bonus HMK, I'm going straight into 125, pretty much 10 times out of 10. Because I don't know bonus like level 300k. That's a dumb idea. I don't rev HMK, unlike some. So yeah, really towards the start of a stairway, I kind of focus a bit, like a good bit, on HP defense to get those up to 2 mil 2 mil. And then obviously once you've got HP and defense, the required numbers, there is only one button that you click um on stats. Well, there are three, but you're being a smartass. And that button is all attack, which I clicked on the first time and it just didn't register there for some reason. That was dumb. But yeah, so past 2 mil HP, 2 mil defense, you're just all attack. And then there's not really much in the way of level boundaries past that point. I really hope I'm still in 140. We'll be able to tell from levels. I
No,
think
you're
I
not.
am. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Are
I
you?
was.
Oh, you were.
Definitely. Look, right?
Alright.
Did you see? I'm
Oh
guessing
yeah,
that kind of
that was
explains it to
really
you,
close
right?
though. What?
I'm guessing you could kind of tell visually, right? Because you know how when you like change zones, the whole warning thing comes
Yeah,
back up, and it did
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah, that was...
I also could tell because it switched from no bonus to money bonus.
Oh shit, that's true as well. I didn't even notice there was a money bonus. Sorry, I guess I just don't care about money bonus. To whoever has the Four Gods gem, how long did it take to... Duh, no, someone's...
Wait.
Okay, right, so
Oh
this is a...
no.
This is... I don't like this, but I have to take it. Seventh, by the way. I'm gonna get ponied.
Oh
Okay, I
my
didn't get
god.
ponied,
No, he's
so...
farming an M ball.
Uh,
He's farming an
pro
M
tip,
ball.
pro tip, right? When you have like 20 gray hair 20 and a few aegis ones, the only thing, wait, I'm gonna get pony, dude. Like, you can say it's unlikely, but I just feel it in my bones. Um,
No, it's unlikely until you guaranteed die from pony. Like,
yeah, no, it's
you only
unlikely.
get
It's
bonus. You
unlikely
only
until it's certain death, right? No,
yeah
yeah,
no unlikely until you have an XP bonus.
this is very, very factually true. So we're at about 12 mil base attack already. In fairness, this has been a really nice climb, and like pony here isn't gonna shut me up when it happens. When, not if. Because like this current level, even at 16 BP, is still really nice. Let's see. Okay, nice.
You actually did
See,
get pony.
that's the thing, right? Something about the mental side of this game. Um, when you so what you do, right, is you always predict bad things to happen because when they do happen, you don't think about, oh, what the fuck, this is bullshit. You think, haha, I knew it. Like, you're like, I called it. Instead of thinking about the bullshit that just happened to you. Whereas, until 3 of 4
No,
pony,
the
you mean? Yes, yeah.
the difference in mindset is kind of
But,
like
like, if you get the call wrong, then something bad didn't happen, right?
it's
It's
like
then it's literally good. But basically it takes your mind off of bad if bad things happen.
it converts it like following scenario like bad thing happens and then either your mindset is like, oh fuck, bad thing happened, this sucks so fucking much, I'm gonna quit the video game, or your mindset is haha funny pony XD.
Bruh, 3 out of 4 ponies? I don't anger, I laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, this is 900 climb. This is a really, really good climb. So, um,
That's super
also,
cool.
pro tip, do not expect this to happen consistently if you're following even every single bit of advice. I am getting lucky. I am
He is
I
getting lucky.
decided to make an example run commentary, and I just kind of got lucky. Hopefully this is pretty insightful.
Imagine he gets wings for this run.
I've gone through that in my head about 3 times in the past minute. Don't worry about it. So really, there's not much to say for the rest, unless something interesting comes up on Gab, like FC try, because
Or
I have the
or,
level for it.
or like 3-0 revs in a
Ah! Oh,
go
but I'm
in.
gonna get
Do
pony.
it.
Okay, okay, okay.
Actual actual Monka W moment.
Monka. Um, I don't know.
The stats that
If
shit.
you want to have a run every run and you don't just want like the best run possible, do not risk that. Oh my god. Okay. Did you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it rolled into a double. So if you don't want to take like big risks, don't 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 even take XP bonuses in 168. Also this, right? This is something I don't know if many other people do, but I do it on like high level runs. So I'm level 925k. I have a lot of attack. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to the top of 168k. Now normally, if I'm in like the 800s level wise, I'll go to 160k. So 160 is the first zone of the second map of Stairway. 168 is the second zone. Why I do this at 13 BP specifically, or if you leave at 17, you're doing this at 18 BP, is, and I do this with full stat set. So 3 profs, 3 balls, HD2. These are just, I don't know. I mean, I could get a wing lance, right? So um, don't
No, if
do
you
this
get
unless you
double and
have
then you
this
get
stat set. If you're missing HG2, what the fuck are you doing with 3 balls, 3 profs, and all this and what? But yeah, so if you're missing maybe like a prof or a ball, you might want to do this if you're on like an amazing run and you get like 800, 900. Um, but yeah, so why this matters is this, right? So you know how if you're at 12 BP and you run from 140 to Gab, you'll certainly get one encounter along the way. You'll quite often get two, right? And it takes about 6 cells a gauge. Watch this. Hopefully no random before gab. Okay, so that's the first pony. So 2.5 cells, right? So if this gets you about a half cell, so that is half gauge to gab map, and that's about 1 cell left to her herself.
That's some like
CNC mine
CNC.
halfATK gab. So,
That is
all
cool.
right, this is good. Yo, I got the demo Forbidden Strat. Right, okay,
Oh yeah,
okay.
right.
So, Forbidden Strat is for really fucking stupid people like myself. So, what Forbidden
Wait,
Strat is, if you
what
are
is
very high level, only do this if you are like at least like mid to high 12 mil base attack. Yo, look at the start of my attack by the way,
Yeah,
13,000.
you have
Yeah,
to
I have
lead them.
lead.
You have to stat all luck for better chance at
Oh,
winning
shut up, you
in season.
moron.
Okay, do not do this.
So I have lead attack. That's cool. That's just a funny number. So what
Yeah,
you
it's
do
funny.
is you put on a lot of stat items, and you have on like 1 XP gem. Now, this is a very, very, very high level climb, right? Now, if you do this other thing that I used to do called like pony stratting, where I'd stat up to 2.5 mil base defense, you can probably remove like the ball here. Perps are definitely better than balls for all purposes at this point, but this is basically stat set minus an HG2. I'm going to take almost definitely a dump on whatever comes across here. Because halfATK in HMG zone, I'll just demonstrate with Pony actually. Yeah, that works. So, no. So 160k, right? 11 mil attack. So let's just half this number in our heads, right? 22 mil. This is like getting a Pony in level 160, 158k. Also, look at that. 158 is basically the first zone of second map. First zone of second map actually gives less XP, but it's harder enemies, yada yada yada. Second map stuff, not for here. Um, so basically, this is like fighting in 160k, which you can do with near enough full stat set, right? It's just really funny to me that this is doable. Adult might just kill me here. Nothing else has a chance. I'm not even fully like healing. That's
You're
actually kind of spooky. That was a nice turn. Did you see that 5
you're
combo? That was awesome.
doing this in
So
144
yeah, this is
premium.
definitely going on YouTube. But that is fun, and I love it. I am very happy that this happened. I'm
Wait,
literally getting the perfect chance to demo and like explain everything. This is actually an amazing like set of things for an example run. So,
14 mil base attack.
um, if a bunch of people like want, I could probably make like other stratting stuff for endgame, but I don't think it's really necessary. Like I can make a combo setup video, but come on, yeah, like that's just a screenshot. This character, these items, panda, get CNC. Hey, look, this is not a combo setup video, as well
And
as
then
this one.
you have to record a combo record attempt. And the video is just gonna be like 2 hours
Dude,
of
my hard
sitting
drive is
there.
only 2 terabytes. You're aware of this, right? It's not like a fucking 18.
That is
So
funny.
this is the funniest part about for what I call forbidden stratting, which is doing this really stupid shit and just XP setting mobs and half-attack gab zone. You can also do this in the zone before gab, and if you're going for a half-attack Michael try, yeah, do. Um, in certain situations, by the time you're going HMM tries, you'll know what those situations are. Please live. Okay, we're good. It's not adult, so we live. Um, this is probably gonna be my last fight win of the run. Smile. I wanted to spawn a combat bonus so bad, but I don't live in such a world. See? Okay, so you see
14 mil.
14
Oh,
mil,
7, 7, 7.
yeah, 14 mil base
That's cool.
attack. That is a lot. I don't think the strat really needs much further explanation. I don't know if it's really a better idea than just going into Gab, but I don't know. I just kind of like it because the thing is with it, the half attack, if it's short, I don't think it's worth bothering, but if it's for 4 or especially 5 and you are like level in the 900s, that's the best situation for it because if you take one fight, right, in there, even if you win it, that puts you down a Gab try. But if you take 5 fights and win it, that doesn't put you down an extra Gab try after the first. So basically, forbidden stratting 1 fight all the way to 5 fights, as long as you win them all, which you should know you're gonna do, all have the same value, basically. Um, so I think that's really all. I think we just fight Gab now.
Oh my
Let me
god,
see.
I'll be right back.
So swag strat, uh, there is technically practical use for it if you have low base attack. Like if you're at like level 500k or 600k or some shit, where you literally don't recover like a quarter of your HP back on a hit. Uh, and that is small reco because you have basically better fight RNG. I know higher combo rate. I'm not sure about anything crit related, but you have marked improvements in your fight RNG when your HP is under a quarter. And if you have small reco and you're dealing like no damage, you might end up being able to hit her and still have less than a quarter of your HP for those bonuses to actually still have an effect. I'm gonna equip a ball here because I don't know. Really, Gab fights part of the run is still just me airing shit out and seeing what sticks. I'm probably gonna get shit res here. Yeah, you know how I said that. I don't know if we call that being right. So actually, that was a good fight. Like that was consistent 9-digit damage. Don't expect that. Um, each ring is a big blow to your damage output. Look at this, 99 mil, 99. Wow, it's like consistently 99. That was actually kind of weird. But yeah, so HMG tries, I'd say start off with like just all perfs and shit, and then just throw stuff at her and see what works. There's no way I kill. No. Yeah, we even killed her for the example run. That's amazing. That is awesome. Okay. So, see, all of this stuff works, and I'm really, really good at the game. Okay, that was just a fun thing. Let me see. Let me post this in general so quick detour. Also, look at this, right? So 177 26. Right. That is my 26th HMG. This was an accident. Okay. So what you do when you get into Twilight, oh my god, level 1 mil. So what you do when you get into Twilight is you stat all attack and you rev that stuff for the swag. That's really
I
it.
have returned.
Yeah, so you left for a minute. A minute singular.
Don't,
And I killed
don't,
Gab on the example run. I didn't get wing 1, but you saw. Um,
yeah.
green sighting an example run? Question mark?
Great.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
oh.
wait. Okay, he even got a Twilight kill. Okay, this is a really, really good run.
Oh my
Okay, thank
god.
God. If I
Imagine
got
if
half attack, I would have been having fucking heart palpitations. Okay, this
okay,
guy deals a
you're.
lot of
I know.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine getting like green Casseron kill in example one.
Uh, okay. Dude, imagine green caster on kill. Nah. Okay. So that is, I think, the coolest example run in our RPG that will go on YouTube at all. And
Yes,
another
that
fun
is good.
fact, a level over 1 million very often breaks the level counter and does this. Where the last number just kind of clips into the level. So always remember this. Check every set and check it thoroughly after a Gab run or after any arc run, especially a mic run, especially a run that goes to second map, because often in second map you'll want to change these out for at least one proof out of the two in your XP set. And for the start of a run, if you're no recoing start like all the cool kids do, you want these to be 2 balls because obviously proofs are shit at the start of a run. Um, this is no reco Runset Stratting. I will put the stratting in the description as was given to me by Saab with a couple of my edits like that I had to make it work. Um, And in terms of Gab, just as a recap, this is what I'd use for anything but half HP or a really, really high CNC. Like this kind of base attack CNC, I think I'd replace the ball at least with a crit damage. Or maybe the proof actually. Yeah, I'd replace the proof with a crit damage. Because ball would give less agility. And don't tell adventurers. Don't tell anyone below like Hero of the Universe. Agility is not nothing. Like, crits and combos are very nice on Gab. If you can get a crit and combo and save a rev, that's huge. So, XP set should always consist of long Aegis, or if you're specifically PG, Blue Sword Aegis, or if you're really fucking cool, you have wing ones in here. But why are you watching this video in that case? Uh, XP3, well, two XP3s. The way I do have my XP set out is really autistic, but SPC1, all XP4s and two XP3s. One of those XP3s gets replaced with Rekko later. Um, fuck's sake, Legends. Uh, Set 2, or well, run set at least, consists of all move items, no Rekko, 2 HG0s, Swan Chica 1, and Black Armor 1, and you'll make edits to this through run.
Put
I'll put that in description. Set
put
3
the
consists of what do you use to kill things? That. Set 4 consists of what do you use to deal massive fucking damage to HMK? That. Um, nice tildeing sub. And set 5 consists of bronze armor has no possible practical use. I just put it in here to be funny. Like that doesn't even matter. Um, small Rekko if you want to be. I mean, it's not worse than Rekko. Objectively, there's like it's better than Rekko in more situations than Rekko's better than it. Like, are you right? But
what?
those situations are really niche. When you're, hitting Gao and somehow still being below quarter health. Uh, Ball, triple proof. If you want to get the kill, if your sole like desire is to kill hard mode Gabriel at any cost, these should be God of Wars. If not, they should be HG zeros if you want wing ones. Because if you want wing ones, it's probably gonna be the last real like tip of the video. If you want
Don't
wing
tell
ones, right?
adventurers. Luck does something.
So let's say you have one luck, right? No, you don't want to kill hard mode Gabriel 160 times. No, if you have 60,001 on the other hand, I'm gonna say in one because I'm autistic. That's doable. I can probably have this done before like May. In terms of just having, 70 HMGs, about 170, this is doable. Now, there's the possibility that with how Refight was patched, any fight after your first loss will also have no chance at dropping a wing 1, but we have no clue, and the best we can do is to run a gap and kill her as much as possible until someone gets it and we find out. Don't worry
Yes.
guys, that someone's gonna be me, except I'm gonna get it first fight and we'll still not know. So yeah, I think that's all. Anyone think of anything else that's like really important?
Um,
Sob does the modding.
really, really important thing. Put the movement gem plus one in the same column as the other movement gems plus one because it triggers my OCD. Thanks.
No. Lol. BP rings.
Fuck you.
BP rings. It's convenient for me because I am dumb. Except
Yes,
that time
but
I made this movement
OCD.
gem 0. Or was that
Yes.
XPC with that? Either way, all of that, I think that's all. Yeah, genuinely. Actually, Legends with a huge pro tip here. Remember to experiment.
Yeah.
This will not everything I did in this run will work exactly for you. I have I have 5 Aegis ones, 2 long ones, and I'm gray hair 20. And I've everything
Dwarf.
straight up. If you have like
Herder.
if
You're
you have
missing two
shut
weapons.
up. If you have more long ones or less Aegis ones or more Aegis ones, some fucking high, or less long ones or whatever, if you have different amounts of things, then things will be different for you. or different character level, or if you just straight up have wing ones and shit. But it's different given every different situation. If any statistical thing is different, you're gonna need to experiment, and what works for me will not exactly work the same for you. It's inconsistent. Fuck with stuff until you find things that work better. Kind of err in that direction further and further until it just craters, and then just find the sweet spot in terms of when I can enter this zone and when I can enter that zone. Stairway doc is the closest, as far as I'm aware, we've got to a Bible at this point. Shoot me a DM if you want like latest copy at any given time. But they're these are guidelines. Like this says, I wouldn't. No, I would with better gear. With worse gear, I'd probably not 380, 385 with like one long one, one aegis one. Um, fucking hell, this is 42 minutes. All right, so I think that just about covers it. So yeah, that's an example stairway run that went really, really well.